let's say you start 20, 40, 40, something around those levels, right? Protein, carbohydrates, and fat. I should address this because I know this is everyone's question on their mind at this stage, having done this a bunch of times. People are always like, well, what should I eat, Owen? What should I eat? And my answer is always like, I always ask them, well, what did you eat for your evening meal? And they always tell me something, and it's often perfectly good. And I say, okay, just have that. And just have that in the morning. And I was like, make twice as much. Or a lot of people are not very hungry in the morning. So, save a third of your evening meal and have it the next morning. Like, it really is as simple as that. Or cook it fresh from scratch, like whatever you want. But the point is, it's such a hard thing for people in the Western world to get their head around. But this is like, it's completely normal. I've traveled not throughout the world, but like Southeast Asia, for instance. Like, they don't have a distinction between you have a completely different type of food in the morning as you do the other two meals. It's just basically they have exactly the same in the morning as you have it. It's like completely normal.
We've been conditioned.
Yeah.
We've definitely been conditioned.
And I think there's actually a mass propaganda campaign by Kellogg, believe it or not. I think it was about 150 years ago. Like, everyone ate like a normal, if they could afford it and had it available, at least they ate a normal meal in the morning, just like any other meal. And then there was this massive propaganda campaign about how, we should be having these grains in the morning. You should look into Kellogg. He was a bit of a weird, very puritanical religious person who was like, had ideas about sexuality being very sinful, for instance. And one of the good things about this approach to him is that it like lowered people's libido. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. So you've got your ratios correct when you can go out 4 to 6 hours where your energy just feels stable and you're not hungry. If you are hungry now I say about because it does depend on your activity levels. If you're still not hungry after 6 hours, you probably ate too much, but actually more likely you had too much fat and protein in there. If you're hungry in less than 4 hours, or let's say even if you're hungry in less than 5 hours, but you have a sedentary life, whatever, if you're hungry too quickly, then you probably had too much carbohydrates in there and not enough fat. It's a quick energy. It's gone up and then it's crashed.